Right, hopefully people get a notification I'm on. Apologies for no uploads this week. I got a bug quite early in the week again. So weirdly, when I had the flu vaccine last week, again it was like the same symptoms I got from like my reaction to the vaccine. So like, you know, vomiting, diarrhea, not very pleasant. So I just did not feel like making any videos. Alright, King Canada. So, oh, did it crash again? Fuck's sake. Hang on a second. It seems to be crashing a lot since the update. Let me launch it again. But yeah, so I've got a load of NBC gear and that to do videos on next week. But like I said, annoyingly, couldn't get it done this week just because, like, you know, I've had a bug again, which has just made me not feel like doing anything PC related. Last couple of days I didn't even play anything on the PC. I was just, you know, sort of laying in bed listening to audiobooks because, you know, light was hitting my eyes. Right, I'm just going to check Steam's not doing anything in the background. No, it's not trying to do any patches. That's weird. Right. Yeah, you can talk about that during this stream. Just don't bring up anything illegal. Right, I'll take all this gear into a game, even though I'll probably lose it. Oh, I need to do some daily contracts first. The right copper coins, I can probably hand that one in pretty soon. 3 on helmets is pretty easy. Or 4 space mines, that's really easy. Is there any I can immediately hand in? No, so I need to get the copper coins again, but that's very easy. Assume I don't have the materials to craft M1 helmets straight away. No, I need some fabrics. Okay. Ideally carted deep, just because it means you'd oxygenate your blood better. Shallow means, you know, you're not going to get through the filter very well, which is why children struggle with gas masks. You know, like why infirm people and children need like a pump for their mask, rather than just breathing normally. Yeah, like I said, hopefully, I've got a new hazmat suit to do a video on that I've been sent. So I'm hoping on Monday or Tuesday I'll get that filmed. So it's Terraformer, this map. Right, are there any mines floating around? See, there's a player there. Shoot whatever this turret is. Is that a mine now? It's too big to be a mine. He's trying to engage me, but he didn't hit very accurately with his lead. Okay. Just want to see if there's any mines. Are those mines there? Yeah, they're mines. Right, let's get that other one, and that's at least 2 of the 4 done. Just a radar dish, is it that one? Yeah, let's blow it up. I'll have a look in a second at your comment. Just I'll make sure I read it in a moment when I'm docking. Just waiting for the other players to leave the area. Just checking for more mines before I dock into the station for that daily quest thing. getting a bit of FPS sort of drop lag, so I'm just going to check in a moment that Steam's not trying to do something in the background again. No, I can't see any more mines laying about, so we'll board the station in a second. And I'll just wait a bit and chat with people while hopefully the other players just go off and do something else. So I can just kill AI and chat with people and have fun. Yeah, I've got, King Canada, I've got a load of rate meters, but not the ones the alpha probe's on, because I've done videos on rate meters before, but not that specific model. So that's like the better model, but yeah, I wouldn't have paid the money, you know, that that one cost. But yeah, they're interesting meters, rate meters. They're basically like the kind of mini monitor, but the military equivalent of it, you know, like the British nuclear industry equivalent. So like you said, they were used in wind scale and stuff like that. But at one point in the UK, the rate meters without probes are being sold for about £15 each. So at that point, I think I bought like 10 of them. Because, you know, if you could literally wire up using crocodile clips any of the probes you want, set the voltage and just run them. Yeah, let me just double check Steam isn't downloading in the background. It shouldn't be, but there's an option in Steam somewhere, isn't it? Is it in here? So you can open download settings. Here we go. Allow downloads during gameplay. Yep, let's do that. So hopefully that means it won't start trying to re-download anything while I'm playing. So yeah, I'll be getting more videos done like Monday or Tuesday next week. Just like as I said, annoyingly, I caught another bug again. I guess because it's just winter. You know, and like I said, that just made me not feel like doing videos because, you know, like I said, I had like a really bad stomach. You know, I was getting headaches really easily. Yeah, that's a good price you got it for then, King Canada, yeah. Like I said, I've not actually seen that model in the UK. I've seen it in videos people have done before, but I've not seen it on UK eBay. I've got, like, you know, on the brown label, not that blue label that was on your one. But yeah, it's good you've got it, especially, like you're saying, if it can tell the difference between, like, beta and alpha through, like, saying energy of the pulses or whatever. That's pretty cool. But yeah, like I said, I need to still do a proper video on the, Marconi, like alpha scintillation counter I bought in that massive box that I've only done a short video on so far. Right, while I'm waiting for the timer to run down, I'm just going to run to the toilet and then I'll be back in hopefully a minute or two. I'm going to leave the game to less than 15 minutes oxygen remaining before going in. So the chance of getting murdered by another player while just chatting and doing objectives is quite a bit less. So if anybody else comes on, just tell them I've run to the toilet. It might have just been that they exported a load to Canada, I don't know. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute. Right, I'm back. Let me just check the chat. Yeah, like I said, I gave up smoking years ago, but I still have problems now and again where I get into a phase of wanting to drink quite a lot. But yeah, like I said, withdrawal is quite horrible, or just addiction in general. Like, my advice to younger people would be just don't get into any of this shit in the first place. But obviously I can understand why people do, because everything's shit. But yeah, yeah, like I said, the problem at the moment is just because, like, at the moment it's like flu season, isn't it? So I did have my COVID and my flu jab as well, but yeah, it's just all those sort of things, you know, are just, this is like the time of year where you're just going to keep, especially like with the job I do, because I do a lot of cleaning stuff for my job. It means that I end up being in contact with, like, you know, lots of discarded tissues and shit like that. So, because I'm not exactly wearing a respirator and, like, you know, full CBRN gear while, like, throwing a lot of shit in bin bags, you're going to pick up a lot of germs just off of, like, discarded tissues and, like, where people have spat on shit and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's the problem. My current job just makes me really kind of prone to picking stuff up if there's stuff, like, you know, laying about. Compared to my older job where I used to work in a warehouse, that was a complete opposite, because you just did not come into contact with people at all. But, you know, my current one is where, like, if people have spat on stuff or whatever, like, you know, you're going to come into contact with their germs, even if you're trying to be careful. Yeah, I've only had nicotine sickness from cigars when I smoked really big cigars before. But yeah, if you're like in your teens, I would not recommend getting into smoking. You know, for obvious reasons. I mean, vaping is a lot safer than smoking, but still, nicotine sickness is very similar to a hangover. It's horrible, you know. But again, loads of my friends smoke. Like I said, I've quit smoking, but like I said, alcohol's still the thing I have, you know, problem with, in all honesty, where, you know, I think I'll have one drink one day and then it goes on to, you know, 2, 3, 4. Anyway, should we talk about stuff that's not as depressing as that? We'll go into the map, shall we? Let's open our airlock. So I've got an Uzi, I've got a blowtorch opening the vault, and I've got a Scorpion. Right, Tooth Fairy, hope you're alright. I've had a stomach bug most of this week, so I've not felt like doing anything, but it's cleared up enough today that I actually don't mind doing a stream, because I'm not going to have to run to the toilet like every 5 minutes now. And then I'm at work at the weekend, but there's that side coming from normally your... Oh, look, there's somebody. So, I'm assuming it must have been a bot, because he didn't do anything to engage me. Let's close that a second and then come back, if it lets me. I think that was somebody opening the depot, wasn't it, that noise? Can I decompress it without leaving and coming back? Apparently not. Let's give it another couple of minutes, because I could hear one of the depot doors being opened, or whatever it is, which means there's a player definitely doing that. Yeah, no worries. Alright, Rich. No, I only have the Oculus Rift, like the first retail version of the Rift, and I don't have the motion controllers for it. One of my friends was streaming, what's the medieval one called? Where, like, you can beat people to death with, like, falchions and maces and all that. That was quite cool. But no, I've not tried Bone Labs. But yeah, I hope you're alright, Rich. I've had a stomach bug most of this week, so I had a load of videos I wanted to get filmed and do a load of streams, and I just didn't do any, because I just felt like shit a lot of the days. But that's finally, like, now, today, you know, not being so bad. Like, yesterday afternoon it started, you know, getting to the point where I could actually you know, do stuff for an hour and not have to think about running to the toilet constantly. And today, you know, I was able to volunteer at the Blue Cross and just go to the toilet a couple of times on my shift, so that was alright. I'm at work at the weekend, so I might pick up more bugs then, but yeah, I've actually got an Ebeline Pancake probe, but not the housing for it. As in, it was one where I got the replacement, like, tube bit that goes inside the Pancake probe housing. So, on a rate meter, you can crop clip it on and run it, even without, like, the plastic housing around it. But yeah, it is a very good probe. But yeah, wait till you see the video on my alpha scintillation counter. On the, like, you know, when I actually get around to doing the video on it fully. That stuff picks up loads of shit, but interestingly, because it's a crystal tuned to alpha, like, you know, there's lots of gamma stuff it just doesn't pick up at all. In your, like, beta sources, it seems to pick up alright. But, like, well, it's weird, because it doesn't pick up, say, what you call it? Like, it picks up strontium-90 fine, but it doesn't pick up carbon-14 very well. But it can pick up stuff like americinium fine and all that. That's good if you're on the mend, Rich. But yeah, I've had, like I said, I had the flu jab last week, and then after that, you know, I still had a load of issues. Right, let me go into the map now. We've got less than 10 minutes left, and hopefully the other players have left. Did I do anything? Yeah, let's go out and go back in. The door's being fucky. Hopefully the other players have left at this point. We've only got 8.5 minutes, so I've got lockpicks on you. Good. Let's see if it was a bot or whatever I shot up here. I assume it was, because they didn't react very much to me attacking them. Oh. Hopefully that was a bot. Let's have a look. Yeah, that was another bot. Right. That sounds good, Rich. Yeah, I know. A bit like you can burn night vision, because scintillation counters work a lot like night vision. So it's like looking at a bright light with night vision. Or a thermal camera looking at the sun. If it's too hot a source, it burns them. But yeah, I did know that, but yeah, it's a good point to make to people. That was an escape pod leaving, so that hopefully was the other player just off. Was that them leaving, or was that the door closing? Yeah, that was just them off because the door's ready. Right. Let's just check they haven't opened this via the other door. It looks closed to me. I don't want to waste a lockpick. Right. Rebel pistol, very nice. Warbond pouch, that's the main thing I want. Just coins in this one, but still, that's good. More coins. Knife, put that in my knife slot. Now I'm just going to quickly head to the other locked room to see if there's enough coins in there for me to do the daily thing. There's sometimes quite a lot of AI here, so I need to be careful about that. This one. Ooh. I'll take that SVT. Oh, it's in awful condition. I'll just empty the ammo and dump it then. Oh, Crusser, that's like an AK thing, isn't it? Don't quite have room for it. There we go. Right, let's quickly check for coins. Ooh, Panzer armor. But it won't be able to fit that. I can't remember if you did, but that's cool if you did. But just be careful about mentioning it in case there's people on that report you for that sort of thing. Yeah, if you did tell me about yours, I think it was a lot more powerful than mine. Because mine's one of the weakest DP2 sources I've ever seen. Despite the fact it's still horrifying, because it's a DP2 source, but yeah. Right. Let's just check the security room down here. Oh, looks like somebody's already been into this one. Oh, they didn't check the coin bag properly. That's good. Right, I'll take their other copper coin. I'll dump that 9mm there. And then I'll take that silver coin and I'll just exit the map. It's this way, isn't it, to the escape pod on this side. Right, just heading for the exit, and then I'll start a new map in a second. Right, there we go. Right, I'll run to the toilet again and all that before I start the next match, but then hopefully I'll be alright again for a bit. Right, so back in a minute, and then I'll sort out all the gear. Right, I'm back. Let me double check the chat. About 62 or something like that. But again, it seems like even with the half-lives, it's pretty random how much strontium-90 they put in the sources. Hence why, like, you know, where it says, on, like, you know, the zeroing bit, how big the red bar is, you know, in terms of how active the source can be. Seems like, you know, they basically just went, well, that'll do. Anyway, I need to sell a load of this stuff. Coins I'll sell. Will that fit in any of my bags? The backpack. It takes up quite a bit of room. I can probably fit it in this one. There we go. I want to sell that Webley, that ammo, that 1911. Coins I'm keeping for now. Actually, I'll sell the Terminator because I'm not going to use that. Sell coins, right. Have I completed any contracts? No, I still need to do 2 mines, 1 rocket turret, and get 3 more coins. Yeah, it was completely fine on the resin on it. No contamination in the meter or like leaking out of it. Right, it's my cup of tea at a drinkable temperature, yeah. Right, good it is. I'm hoping we find another rocket turret so I can finally do that quest. Right, we're on the space station map. Any space mines anywhere? Players shooting at each other over there. Is that a space mine coming up there? No, just a broken bit of a satellite. Yeah, like I said, mine's quite weak anyway. Yeah, I appreciate your worry, but like I said, I'd be a lot more worried about my Chinese X-ray thing than that. You do make a valid point. Right, is there any more mines? Oh, is that a radar tower? I don't have a quest for radar towers, but it's just blow them up anyway. This one's been tough, I suppose, because I'm not landing enough hits on the stem bit I actually have to hit. There we go. Oh, there's some space mines, finally. There we go, that's that daily quest done. Right, in a minute, I am going to run and unload the tumble dryer. Not unload the tumble dryer, unload the washing machine and put it in the tumble dryer. Because that finished earlier. And I might as well get it done while I'm waiting for the players to kill each other on the map. But no rocket turrets. That's the one, Rich. Yeah, dentist in inverted quotes. Yeah, well, it's Chinesium, isn't it? That's the problem. It's and apparently that's not even the worst one. If I bought the even cheaper model, it's even worse for like radiation exposure, because there's like even less lead in the housing. Oh, there's a player's ship right underneath me. But never mind, I'm just about off into the dock where I'm completely safe. I don't know. Link me on Discord later and I'll have a look if I remember to come on. Right, let me empty the ammo from this and I'll bin the Luger because it's pretty worthless compared to my Scorpion Clob, as in a reference to GoldenEye. And my Uzi 9mm. I don't actually know, Rich, without looking it up. I think it was DX5 or something it was called. But, yeah, I'm sure all of them are pretty awful. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to quickly, while I'm waiting for this timer to run down a bit, unload the washing machine. So all I'm going to do is literally just grab the washing machine contents, chuck them in a tumble dryer, then I'll be straight back. Right, I'm back. Let me just get the chat back up. I still need to give it a couple more minutes, so I'll just chat with people during that point. Alright, Ethan. Have you seen the pictures coming out where Russians have looted radioactive sources from like Zaporizhia and stuff and sent them home? And there's people literally asking in Russian like, why does this random object make my like camera go funny? Or, you know, just like there's static dots all over it. A lot better today, Ethan. Earlier in the week I didn't get anything done really, like in terms of YouTube stuff, because I had like a really bad stomach bug. But that seems to have mostly gone at this point. So by next week, hopefully, as long as I don't catch anything out, so I can get back to, you know, doing videos regularly again. Alright, Scott, as well. But yeah, so it's just like I say, one of those frustrating things that, because we're getting into winter and there's just so many, like, you know, random colds and flus and everything going around, especially with my job, because I have to, like, clean a lot of stuff up. Unless you're wearing, like, CBRN gear, you're going to pick up people's germs if they've, like, sneezed or spat on stuff. That's, like, why during COVID they are actually a lot more strict about stuff being closed off and people wearing masks, but now, nobody cares about COVID anymore. It's got to the stage, you know, where everybody's just spitting on shit again and, you know, germs everywhere. Yeah, cheers. I'll have a look later if I remember. If not, I'll look over the weekend. Thank you. Ah, 16 minutes. Let's go in and just listen out for gunshots. I've got an Uzi anyway, so it's pretty good. It's basically Escape from Tarkov in space. Although I'm not a fan of Escape from Tarkov, but there's a lot of the elements I really like about this game. So, oh, sorry, let me set my video to live again so it doesn't keep turning the screen off or timing out. I've not seen new God of War, no. I've only played a couple of the old God of Wars. I've not, like, kept up with the series. But yes, they did dig trenches in the Red Forest. Footsteps. Oh shit. No, I think they were both bots. Oh wow, okay. Level 11 Panzer rig. Let me grab all this guy's shit. That's obviously a player that's died. The backpack I don't need so much. I'll fold it and put it in that bag for now. But yeah, okay, so let's put in the Panzer rig, all those bandages and lockpicks. Why is it just... Oh, it's just reorganising it, okay. Or is it? It's weird. Let's put that shit in there for now. Is that a player? Because there's a liberator here. I don't know. Might be about this thing. I'll get rid of that backpack. Oh, I had the daily thing for M1 helmets, didn't I? So let's take those. And I've got a pretty good haul already, but we might as well just check out the vault while we're here. There's already been somebody go into the vault. Let's just double check they've not forgotten the bag. Oh, they did get the bag. Right, let's break the vault open. Ooh, a barrel backpack. Is that worth me putting all my shit in? It's not really better than my current one, is it? Right, let's have a quick look. Actually, it's probably quite a bit better than my current one. It's just how the dimensions are laid out. There we go. So, replace the radio backpack with that. Don't have room for that Johnson. I will take everything in here. Right, let's dump the wow rod for a jewellery box. Use that bandage. And use another bandage. Oh, I don't need another bandage. Still have to get rid of 2 more stuff, so let's just get rid of that high explosive gunpowder. Alright, that's my inventory completely filled. Let's get out of here. There's a hidden stash coming up that I want to check. I actually kind of want fabric. Is there anything I can dump for the fabric that's worth it? Probably not. Yeah, well, let's get our loot and get out. Oh shit, somebody's coming. Quick, 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 get through the door. Yeah, sounds good, Ethan. Like I said, I haven't played all of them, but if the fans of the series like it, that's great. Right, so let's repair this gear. I'll keep the Uzi for now because it's a good gun. Have space for that anywhere? Yeah, there we go. Right, okay, so let's sell all that stuff off. Just get rid of all those plate rigs for now. Oh, I should have kept the copper coins from that one. Oh, let's open this one if there's copper coins. Yeah, there we go, just keep them. Right, is that enough copper coins now to hand in for that quest? Let's have a look. Yep, collect reward, collect reward. Gear, actually I want trade, don't I? Torpedo launcher, don't need another one of those. That's pretty good gear for the next game. Right, I can craft some bandages, can I, of the, what's it called, disinfectant. Can I craft some more M1 helmets? No. So I don't have fabric scrap. Anyway, I'll be back in a second. I'm just going to run to the toilet again, because like I said, my stomach's still not great. I'll probably just do one more game after this, and I won't need to go to the toilet again. So, yeah, back in a moment. Right, I'm back again for one more game and then I'll head off. So I've got another first aid kit. Do I need to put that in my bag at the moment? I'll replace 2 of the bandages with it. I think it's better than bandages as far as I'm on. Is it broken inventory? Oh great, my inventory's broken. Never mind, I'll just play a game like it is. Right, let's do our last game then. So a space station again, it looks like all the players are immediately running into it. Are there any of the gun turrets I want though for my daily thing? Seems like a very weird thing to me, Ethan. I mean, again, there's a difference between people that might have an addiction that ought to take stuff against an addiction, a bit like, you know, doing like the no drink Januaries, whatever it is, dry Januaries. And just the difference between people saying like, oh no, you're not allowed to do any kind of self-indulgent thing at all. So it's more like, to me, do you have a problem with it? If you have a problem with it, it's probably a good idea to give yourself a month off doing something. But if it's just, you know, somebody that has a wank now and again, I don't see why they should stop. No, I can't see any more of the gun turrets, that's annoying. Or rocket turrets, whatever they were. I might just go straight in on this stream though, because like I said, I have to go in a minute, so I might as well run straight in and do some PvP if I run across anybody with my good equipment, but oh well, if I lose it, I lose it. Alright, Charlie. I hear gunshots. I reckon he's coming up the staircase. I'm dead. Yep, there we go. Right, that's the end of this game for me on the stream. It depends, Charlie. Do you have much use for it? Because if you don't, then I'd say no. But if you really want one, then I'd say yes. Because it's one of those things, they cost a lot. If you think you'd really enjoy playing about with it, then I'd say yes. It's hard to kind of say. Right, I won't play another game, but I will put some gear on for the next game. So I've just got less space in my inventory. Right, did I get another big backpack in one of the games and put it in my inventory? Let's have a look. Broken inventory item again. That's what I just looked at. Maybe I don't have a spare backpack. I was going to sell at Liberator, wasn't it? The game. So did I not have another backpack? Oh no, I do have one. Good. Yeah. Is that this one it's in? Yeah. I was going to sell this, wasn't I? Right, anyway, I'll be off now. Like I said, hopefully next week my stomach will have calmed down. I won't have much, as much stomach pain and all that. Yeah, they're good, the chase winds, aren't they? Once you get them zero properly. Because I found with mine it would shoot like one side, to one side quite a bit. But when I found the right bolts and all that for it, and got like the tension on each of the prods right, it was actually really good. But anyway, yeah, thanks everybody. So like I said, I'm hoping by Monday or Tuesday I'll get back to uploading regularly, because it seems like this sort of fluey stuff I've had is wearing off again. So I just have to hope I don't pick up anything else in the meantime.